Now, if you want to sell goods to a larger market and you want to maybe install a manufacturing facility of scale, it means the goods that you're selling in terms of the specifications in the market, the bigger market you're defining, the specification has to be the same. If you're going to be buying from the same factory, right? Or if you're wanting to facilitate for investment of scale, which allows, therefore, economies also in terms of on the cost side to supply this bigger market. I think the question you're asking becomes a derivative and it follows automatically. It means the standardization allows you to actually define a bigger single market, which is addressable by any supplier who might then set up a manufacturing facility within that region. A follow-on question which follows immediately for me is when you look at what is getting in the way of our integration, regional integration, it's because we've been very theoretical about the economics of how the benefits are divided within that same region. So if you're sitting in country A and I'm sitting in country B, and we standardize, but we standardize in such a way that we don't go to the next stage of literally allocating sector responsibilities. So if I say we want to develop an automotive industry in this bigger market, and for whatever reason, the investors want to go only to country A out of countries, let's say 5 countries in a sub-region, and they want to manufacture all of the components which make up a vehicle and then sell to the others. You can see immediately that once you approach it like that, it will create a barrier in terms of how easily the other countries are going to allow you to develop an industry which dominates them simply as buyers but not as sellers to you. A different approach would be, we want to develop an automotive industry in the bigger market of these 5 countries as an example. Then we'll find components. Let's say we say tires will come from country X. The final assembly will happen in country Y. And radiators will come from country B. If you structure it in order to produce a single car, which then is sellable to the 5 countries, you buy something from those countries because you've structured it in such a way that this industry is genuinely their industry. You've managed the architecture in such a way that it works. And I don't think we've given sufficient thought to the supply side as well as the demand side to stimulate an integrated, developed industrialization strategy. We need to go back and rethink in terms of what the architecture can be like in order to almost like become natural flow. Because I'm both on the benefiting side and I'm also developing jobs and employment in my country. I'll buy the final product, but I'm selling to make that final product happen. Does that make sense?